Alright, so I got another story time, and this one's a lot more recent. Happy summer. School's over, so at least for me it is. That's fun. But, so if you've been wondering why, I haven't been making videos that much, and they're not as long, is because I just dislocated my elbow. So I'm going to tell you about that. So this all started when I was at school and my friend told me, hey, you want to come hang out at my house and stuff? And I was like, yeah. So it was very last minute. And we went over to my friend's house. I had a lot of my other friends too. Yeah. And basically we decided our other friend wasn't there, so we were gonna go over there to ask his mom if he was home or not, and if he could come over. And his mom said, yeah, he's gonna be here soon. He's at a dentist appointment. So we checked back later, asked again to see if he was home yet. He wasn't, but he was on his way. So me and my buddy were waiting outside. We decided to take hoverboards and scooters. And I asked him if I could wear the helmet that had straps on it, because the other one didn't, because I wasn't as familiar with hoverboards as he was. So, and I wanted to ride the hoverboard. He had his little electric scooter with him, or electric bike or whatever. And so I started just riding around, and then we decided to head back. And then I was trying to get off when I fell back, had my arm blocked out. I was blacked out during this, so I don't really remember it, but I had my arm locked out, and then I hit the ground, fall over. I was blacked out again for like a few seconds. My friend is just absolutely, he's the most chill guy on the planet. He's the most chill, nice person on the planet. I haven't really seen him cry before. Oh my gosh, he was just bawling. My other friend was walking over, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I had a jacket on. Didn't have any hoods or anything. It was just long sleeve, but it was more of a jacket than a shirt, I guess. But I can put a picture up of it. It's all cut up because they needed to cut through it to get to my elbow. Well, my dad was on the way already. When I fell back, I was like, call 911, ah, my arm. And so that was pretty scary there. But then, thankfully, this dad was out playing catch with his son, and he came over, and I'm so thankful. He helped me get up. He was like, do you need anything? Do you want water? Other people, this entire neighborhood basically was helping me. I'm just so thankful. That went really well. And if I didn't ask for the helmet that had straps on it, the one that was loose, I probably would have gotten a concussion, and it would have been a lot worse. So, wear a helmet. And that part was pretty scary. It didn't hurt because I was in absolute shock. My dad showed me a picture of me, and I was completely pale white. It was like I've never been outside my entire life. It was insane. So a few other people came out. They propped me on a chair, and then my friend's mom, called my dad. He came over. And then there's this cop that was just got back from work or something, and she helped out a lot. She got me a thing for my arm. I could hold on to it. And then my dad had a backpack full of a med kit in his backpack. And he got this kind of makeshift cast around me. I don't know if I have a picture of it, but if I do, I'll put it up on screen. And my dad got me in the car, and they also propped me up on a chair, which was really good so I can get up faster. My dad got me in a car, and there's like this city about 30 minutes out. My dad got me there, and because, the city I live in, the hospital is like a 6-hour wait just for me to, get treatment for my arm. And the place we went to, it was like less than 30 minutes. So my dad got me there in 15 minutes instead of 30, which is really good. And they put me on a wheelchair so that way, once I got there, it was hard to get up the stairs, so I just went around the ramp. So they put me on a wheelchair so they could wheel me around and look at my arm easier. But eventually it was our turn, so we went out, and they got me an x-ray of my arm, and it didn't look too good. But it was really painful because I had to stretch out my arm, which was already dislocated, and I might be able to get a picture of the x-ray. And they put me out on this bed, and I was there for like 2 hours, trying not to fall asleep. But I got my first IV on my left arm, which was the one that isn't dislocated. And it was my first IV ever. So they pumped this thing into me, and I fell asleep, which was good. So they popped it back into place when I was asleep. I was saying weird stuff. Well, I was like, stop it. I was saying my friend name, stop it. And I was like, I gotta reload. And then I woke up. I didn't even know I woke up. I thought I was still asleep. I was like, when am I gonna fall asleep? It was funny. And then put a cast on it, and I went home. And my friend's mom actually got us pizza, which is really nice of them. And then I got home. I could not sleep for like the next 2 days because of all the pain from it. But about a week after that, they put this really cool brace on my arm, and it helps me catch my arm for when it falls. And I'm still kind of recovering from it because I can't stretch my arm out all the way, but it doesn't hurt anymore, so that's good. I might be able to put a picture up of the brace because it looks pretty cool. It makes me feel like I'm Iron Man or something, but that's where I'm at right now. And in 4 weeks, they're going to look at it again. I have a few physical therapy appointments, and yeah, it hasn't actually been that bad. So that's where I'm at right now. If I have any updates on it that are insane or something or cool or something, I'll put it up. But yeah, that's about it. Goodbye.